be good. All right, here we are live from Chicago, just outside Chicago, Orland Park. Team Midwest getting ready to take on the Chargers in this first game of 4 this weekend in a showcase. Not really a tournament, but each team will just get 4 games. Myself, Paul Wagner, is here with Mike Giles. We'll bring you whatever commentary we can here. Look forward to a tough weekend.
Yeah, this is an interesting tournament, a little bit different than it was last go-around. We're going to have 2 25-minute periods, for lack of better terms, with a cut in between, so it'll be a little bit longer time on the ice. They've only had 1 or 2 practices between now and the Coon Rapids, so hopefully they still know how to play the game.
Absolutely. I think some of these teams have actually started practice with their Midwest teams.
For sure.
I know Omaha started this week. Only a few practice, you're right. It's always tough being off the ice for a few weeks. We'll see how they react here this first game. Missing a couple players here tonight, being a Friday. Got a few football players. But we should have our full complement tomorrow.
So, and this is our first game in white. We also all last
absolutely
back in Coon Rapids. Every game was in our black jerseys. So we'll see if they can still roll through their lines with their white jerseys on. So
last year Midwest, I believe, went 1-2-1 in this tournament. Won their first game really big. Maybe got a little bit of a big head because of it, and ended up playing some pretty tough teams after that and had some good competition. So we hope to see 4 good games this time around. We don't want any walkthroughs, but
yeah, and it's a whole different group of whole different group of teams that these kids don't normally get to play. Even up in Coon Rapids, they were still playing against some kids that they may have played with at other times, but probably in this weekend they won't see another player on another team that they know. So this is a whole new group, and I don't know where this group is. This is the Chargers. I'm not sure where they're out of, but
I believe a lot of these teams will be playing. Pretty much all these teams are from a development league here in Chicago area.
In the Chicago area.
There are other teams from out of town. I saw the Ducks, teams from California, Arizona, different places, one from Green Bay. Unfortunately, we don't get to play those. So.
No. Okay.
I would imagine they'd like to have their development teams playing some of those out-of-town teams that they don't see very often. So, but that's okay. I think we'll still get some good competition. It'll get these guys really teed up for just a few weeks from now when they go to Silver Sticks out in Denver.
Well, and that's what the preparation's for, right, is that Silver Sticks tournament. I mean, that's a big tournament for these guys.
Absolutely.
Because coming out of that weekend, winning that tournament gives them a chance in January to go up to Canada to play in another showcase tournament up there. So the preparation they need for this weekend to continue to develop it as a team and work together is just more and more of things that they need to do to get them ready for that weekend in Colorado.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see how coaches, who they're going to start. We might have a little bit of a mix, being a couple guys out. I believe Wyatt Pink's out.
We got 2 forwards out and 1 D, so we'll be running 5D and 11 forwards, I guess. So it'll be interesting to see how that rotation works. On the 5D side, it's probably pretty easy. Next man up will probably be the process until they got to go to special teams or something. They may see something throughout the game and pair them up differently, but you'll probably just see a regular 5-person rotation. With the forwards with 3 lines plus 2, I guess we'll just wait and see. I don't know if that'll be a full rotation. He may run the first 2 lines as is. 3rd and 4th line may do a rotation, so we'll just have to kind of see how they choose to do that. Looks like the Horn brothers are going to be starting at the D position.
Yes, and Kirkenbush, Bushbaum, and Wagner should be coming out for offense to start this game. 25 minutes, unlike what we saw in Minnesota, won't be a running clock until I believe they get a certain amount of goals.
Correct. So it'll be a long period.
It will be. Chargers will pick this up and work it into the zone. Period net. That shot off the side.
Horn had a good play on him, getting his stick in the waist, dropping that shot.
Horn works this to Wagner, up the boards, bouncing puck. Wagner tries to dump that out, can't quite get there. That'll get out. Kirkenbush, first man over, off of Horn's skate. Back to his brother. Bushbaum will finally come away, and he'll look to set this up. Probably a smart play. Out to Wagner. He'll work this up to center ice. Into the zone. Shot, save.
Good shot on goal. I liked his patience going in, too. He took his time. He didn't rush it in. Saw what he had in front of him and made a good shot on goal.
It's kind of a good time to just see how your defense is going to react on these teams that you really don't know. If they're going to let you take some space or come at you. Giles will work this one up to center. He's taken down. Maintains presence. Chargers work it back out. They'll dump this one into the corner. Shifley, first man there, takes a big hit. Trosper comes away. Up to Giles.
Kiefer took a pretty big old hit there.
He did. He's a big boy. He got right back up.
He did. He popped right back up. It was a good hit though, so there wasn't anything wrong with the hit. He's got to put himself back in better position.
This works its way in. Thought maybe a penalty, but it looks like just the net might be off. Gavin Perian. You guys good?
I thought that was behind. I thought that was you behind me. Pretty good sequence so far. I mean, they've been able to move the puck up the ice, getting a good breakouts out of their defensive zone. So that's a good way to start the series off.
So Shifley will throw this one up the boards, looks for some help. Trosper tries to knock it away. Back to Shifley. Finally gets some help behind the net. Giles will come away with it.
Yep.
Up to knee dirt. He'll bring it up. 3-on-2. Works it through. Trosper down into the corner. Good job working this back up. Flory can't quite come away with it. That one's tipped. Should be an icing. And that is the call.
So being as close as we are to the ice, we probably can see numbers. So number 33 is actually
yes.
Kirchner. Is that right? Am I saying that?
Kirchner's correct.
Kirchner's correct.
Defenseman.
He's wearing number 33 today. That's an indication that he may have forgot his jerseys.
Yes,
but I'm not really I'm not saying he did. It's just
there's potential there.
The perception's there.
Well, big number 7 now 33, but that's all right. This comes out to the point. Arnold will keep that in. Back behind the net.
Harn doing a good job at that blue line, keeping the puck in. Not trying to do anything fancy with it, just getting it back down for the forwards to pick it up.
Absolutely. As this one works its way out, Harn will have to get back. Kept down there. Nice play by Myers to knock that out of the air.
I still am, no matter how many times I see it, I get amazed by their hand-eye coordination.
Oh, absolutely.
How they can just pop that puck out of the air like that is so impressive.
Yeah, it's like it's nothing.
They just do it with such ease.
Get a whistle for an offside, so we'll get another face-off with 22 minutes left, 22:05. We'll try to keep up on the time. I don't believe we're showing the time today. We'll just keep repeating here. 22 minutes left. This is pushed back by the Chargers. Midwest will work this up the boards, just past the stick of Honert. Knocked away there by Baker. He'll work it up. He's got Honert with him on the far side. He'll dump it deep. Honert, first man there.
That was a good play by Aiden to get that puck down. He took his time getting into the zone, but then dumped it down. That allowed, I believe, Hess to make his way on the backside and pick it up. So, and who was able to put the puck out front. Unfortunately, there wasn't anybody there to cover it. But overall, that was a good entry into the zone.
Penalty coming here. I believe it's going to be an interference call.
Yeah, we got a delay penalty here coming.
Good call by the ref. Hess turned around. Man was there, checked him away from the puck. So Midwest will be a man short here. We'll see what we have for our penalty kill. First of the weekend back in Minnesota. We didn't have too many of them. It was really pretty disciplined weekend.
Yeah, they were a little bit more lenient. And, they only ran with 2 officials here. They've got actually 2 refs and 1 official. So they've got 2 being able to make the penalty calls in this structure. So
Minnesota tends to be I think they little more hockey up there than maybe in Chicago at times. So sometimes they'll let you play a little bit more.
Well,
so
yeah, especially in a showcase environment like that. Good job.
Wagner wins the face-off, kicked out by Kirshner. Kirkenbush on the forecheck. Shifley on the far side. Chargers look to set back up. 2-minute power play.
There we go. Nice job. Nice stick.
Nice steal.
Oh, what a play by Kirkenbush there. Being able to pick the pocket of 2 of their players. What a great job.
This one works its way deep. Chargers will work around. Kirkenbush will be the first man there. Can't quite get to the puck. Comes away with it. Just throws this out of the zone. Chargers look to regroup. So we don't have a delayed offsides this weekend. I guess that answers that question as puck comes in before the player gets out. Sometimes we get a little bit of different rules between Minnesota, Midwest.
Oh, so they
Chicago.
didn't allow for it. Do you think they did it just on the penalty kill? Do you think it'll be that way all weekend?
I guess we'll find out. Way all weekend. We've seen that before. Yeah, they don't play the delayed penalty quite yet. Chargers will dump this. 1:09 left on the power play for the Chargers. They knocked off the stick there and out of play.
It's a good defensive play there for Giles to be able to deflect that puck out of the ice on that shot.
Giles and Harn on defense here for Midwest. Niedert and Flory also out there on the kill. 1:02 left on the penalty. 20:13 left in the half. Niedert will take this face-off. Works it back to Giles. He'll just dump it. Not kept at the point there by the Chargers. Works the body. Good play there. Loses the stick. Chargers will work it around. Shot. Peary might have got a piece of that one. That's all the way out of the zone. Taken away there by Flory. Nice play. Tries to throw it out front, looking for some help. 28 seconds left in the man advantage. Harn comes away with this one. Works it up the boards. Up to Honert. Oh, just trying to get it to Flory. Still works it down. This will come all the way down. Peary will play it, looking for Harn. He's just going to, play a good block there. Looked like he was just going to throw it up the ice. Giles will come away with it off a ref.
Whoa, unfortunate, yeah.
Blocked there by Harn. Could have been Peterson Fred.
From his belly.
Shot saved by Peary. Giles will just throw this one. Back out the point. We're back to 5-on-5.
So I wish we had an instant replay here because I'd want to go back and really quick talk about a sequence that just happened. Giles lost the stick back there, and as we saw early on that he was out there skating around. But Niedert gave him his stick. And so with the thought process, whereas the D, it's more important for the D at that moment to have a stick than that outside forward. So I thought that was a very heads-up play by Niedert to be able to think about that, see that, and make that sequence work. He was able to then go off the ice and get a fourth man back on the ice with another stick. So it was a very smart heads-up play.
That is a smart play. It's good to see these boys think through this. Trosper's going to take this face-off. Hunter and Peterson Fred along with him. Giles and Harn on D. Peterson Fred's going to work this deep. 18:45 left here in the first half. No score. We work down into the corner looking for some help. Giles will throw this out, knocked down out front. Quick shot. This will work up. 2-on-1 for Chargers. Shot, save.
Oh! Yes, sir.
Glove.
Nice job, Perry.
But he was well aware of where it was at, able to fall back on it and keep that out of the net.
Yeah, he made a great stop there, and unfortunately the puck just went off the backside of his glove towards the goal line, but he was able to still get on top of it. So good heads-up play by him.
Myers on the face-off.
Ref down.
Baker will come away with it. Chargers pick it up. Good stick there out front by Kirshner. Picked off on the pass from Baker. Another man down for the Chargers. So working behind the net. Kirshner, first man there. Looking for some help from Myers. Baker should come away with this.
Take it.
Tried to get it to Myers. Good hit there. Baker knocks his man to the ground.
Find it back out front.
Down into the corner. That should be an icing
That's
call.
going to be icing. Nope.
He's going to wave it off. Oh, Perry plays that one. Finally comes away as Baker gets it out of the zone. Arn comes away. He'll throw this across over to Kirshner. He'll just dump this deep as Midwest goes for a change. Shifley will work this across. Looking for some help up the boards. Wagner tips this in. He'll race behind the net. Taken there by the Chargers. Finally worked up the near side. And all the way out. Kirkenbush, first man back. Looking for some to get this across. Giles, good play by Giles to actually get something on that. It's up to front to Wagner. He's got Bushbaum. Oh, tries to hit Kirkenbush,
right
gets
out
it behind him. Job by Kirkenbush to come away with actually it's Giles. Sorry, they switched places here. Finally over to Giles. Works its way back out. Kept there by Kirkenbush. Throws it behind the net. Finally some good pressure. Bushbaum here. Whoa, that one's way out of the zone.
Watch out.
Heads up in the crowd up there.
Heads
Gotta
up.
beware.
What a good little sequence that started off with a good entry there from Wagner coming in, trying to dump it over to Giles. Just got out of his thing.
Behind.
Giles ended up staying down low with coverage up on top by another forward. So I thought overall that was a good sequence of theirs. They had maybe 1-2 shots on net, so just got to keep that pressure up.
And just like being aware that these boys haven't played together in a few weeks other than maybe a practice or two. It takes a game or so to get back into that form. This one knocked away. Shifley will just throw this one back out of the zone. Off a knee dirt. Oh, tries to get it to Trosper, just misses. Picked up by Giles. He'll throw it up to Flory.
See it.
Flory to Trosper.
There we go.
Down into the corner. Trosper, big hit. Nice shot.
Right there,
save.
though. Oh,
Oh, Prosper's all right. He took a big hit from two guys. Niedert, though, hits Flory out front. Beautiful shot.
Jack's got sandwiched up in there between two of the Chargers players. He's a little slow getting up, but he's a tough little kid, though.
He's up.
It's going to take a lot to keep him out, so good job by Jack.
Good play to absorb.
I like the consistency of what they're doing. To your point, they haven't really truly played together in a couple of weeks in a game speed like this. So still seeing them being smart about putting the puck in front of the net and knowing where each other are. So they're not making really any dumb or bad passes or anything of that point yet. So I'm very pleased with what we're seeing.
Yeah, good heads-up play, though, by Nieder, just to have his head up to recognize that Flory had jumped to the front of the net exactly where he should be, all alone, especially with Trosper drawing double coverage. Jets will work this back in deep. They got a guy out front. Oh, just misses the man streaking in. This after Honert hits it off of Myers' legs. Midwest will have to retreat. Harn first man there. Both Harns on the ice right now. Chargers will keep this. That one just past Peterson Fred. Tries to work it up the boards. Finally picked up by Harn. Finds Myers. Peterson Fred, nice play.
There we go.
Over to Honert. He'll dump it deep. Midwest going for another change.
I'm good to see Honert here. I thought he was one of the ones we were going to miss tonight from football, but it's good to see him here.
I think we're only missing a couple forwards.
Yeah, just the
nice
two,
move there by Baker. Between the legs, moves this up into the zone. Nieder will dump this. And that out of play. It's starting to look like the boys are moving the puck. They were a little slow there the first 5-10 minutes, but starting to get their legs under them, it looks like. One game today, 2 games tomorrow. We'll finish up on 10-10 on Sunday morning. Nieder will take this face off. Oh, take that back. Sorry, that's Bushbaum. We're a long ways away from some of the numbers.
What a smart play.
Nice pick by Bushbaum. Kirshner throws it out front. Tips out front. I think with the missing forwards, we're just rolling centers right now. So you're going to see the center with a few different lines.
Yeah, because we're just missing Pink on the forward side and Oliver on the
Trzynski
on the
D.
defensive side. So again, Hess made such a smart play just putting that puck out front. So
absolutely.
Again, heads up play by him.
That's
Same thing there, right there. He just knew.
Front. Good kick there by Bushbaum, trying to put it in. Back shot by Baker.
They just fighting it.
Wow.
Fighting it. Get it
Still
in there.
Loose puck. Good fight
All right.
there.
No, this bunch is doing a good job. They're maintaining the
Absolutely.
pressure down low in front of the net. I mean, they're definitely making the Chargers work for it. So if they can keep this pressure on them and they can wear them out here in the next 14 minutes or so, we can put one in the back of the net.
Yeah, Chargers came out good. I was impressed. Like I say, last year we had a really big win to start the game. We'd like to see really competitive games, so they've come out good. But Midwest has kind of taken control here in the last 5 minutes or so. I'd like to see that keep picking up as they work again back toward the net. Good play there by Baker.
Look at that. I mean, just taking the puck away, winning that nasty battle down in the corner. I mean, that's what you got to do as a forward.
Absolutely. Kirshner tries to get the shot. Charger player loses.
I mean, they've got a man advantage right now.
They do.
I mean, if they can maintain possession.
Kirshner trying to dump that in. Baker back there, Hess. Chargers will finally come away with it. Work their way into the zone. They're going to dump it deep. Shifley into the corner.
Put him in the boards. That a baby. Separate him from the puck.
Hess there. Back to Bushbaum will finally come away. Baker off for a change. Good job by this line. They're going to get some fresh legs out. You got Wagner and Kirkenbush. That off of Trosper's foot.
Got away, Kiefer.
Back to Shifley.
There we go.
He'll dump this one deep. Not quite all the way in, though. Over to Wagner.
There we go. Come on, baby. Come on. Get it. Get it.
Works it over to Trosper. Shot.
Oh!
Through traffic. Second shot. Wagner on the boards, holds this in, throws it across. Held at the point there. Shot.
Oh!
Had a corner just wide.
Yeah.
Probably a smart
See, they're
play
just
here
throwing the puck away. That's what I'm talking about right there. That pressure. That's frustration by the Chargers just throwing the puck at her. What a great sequence by that bunch out there.
Absolutely. This last about 3 or 4 rounds of the lines coming out, they've all been really buzzing around the net.
Just the pressure and speed in which they're going forward in the offensive zone is just tremendous.
Like to see a lot more of that. This will come out to Kirkenbush. He'll dump it, tries to dump it deep. Chargers finally worked this in.
Nice.
They're trying to take his man.
Yep.
This works up to Wagner.
Love
He's
it.
going to throw it. A little problem, maybe not too far. Hopefully
just a little bit outside.
Right idea.
But the sequence was fantastic. Harn down here on the bottom. He didn't panic. He took possession. He looked up. He saw Wagner was up here at the top of the circle, ready to receive the pass and dump out. Unfortunate, he just missed the long stretch. Ended up being icing. But overall, the sequence and the thought process was fantastic and what we need to continuously see by this bunch.
Yeah, you're starting to see a lot of these guys really making good contact with each other, talking on the ice. That's what you want to see. This will work back over to Giles. He comes away with it. Good presence to take his time. That might be a little too far. We'll see. It's going to get on to icing, so we'll bring that one back.
Same thing. Probably. I don't think it was a rush thing. I think his attempt was to try to lift it up and get a little height on. He didn't get as much height on it. Had a little bit too much roll. Idea was there, just the execution wasn't as sharp
good
as.
Presence. I think they're recognizing that they make a move, and the Chargers really aren't coming at them.
Nope.
So they got a little time. You got more time than you think sometimes. This one knocked away. Good job there by Niedert. He'll deliver it up to Flory. They're on a rush.
Out of way, Isaac.
Back to the point. Oh, just past Harn. Can't quite hold on. They'll have to play this one. Peary. Good play there. He'll dump it over to Giles, looking for some help from Bushbaum. He's got help over to Niedert, up into the zone.
Yep.
Nice shot.
That way, Zeke.
Oh, what a shot. What a save.
Niedert my.
Charger goalie's making some great saves to keep this tight.
What a great sequence by Isaac. I mean, smart play. I'm sorry if I can't remember who initially made that pass over to Isaac, but Niedert, what a smart heads-up play by him. not being selfish with the puck, seeing the opportunity there and putting it on him. So that was fantastic.
Absolutely. Recognition there by Flory, just getting to the net, seeing where it was coming. Beautiful pass.
And he had the goalie in the right position, right? He pulled him over correctly. The goalie was able to come up at the last second and get a glove up on it, a blocker up on it.
Hats off to the Charger goalie. He's made some great saves here in the last few minutes. 11:44 left here in this first half. A lot of pressure. Midwest. Throw this around. Behind the net. Peterson Fret looking for some help over to, I believe it's Honert.
Oh.
Kirshner off his own skate. Can't hold on to it.
Nope.
That's out of the zone. Smart play there by Honert to bring it back out and reset. Chargers will reset this. Looking to finally get a break. They'll dump it deep. Knocked that away by Peary. Harn works his way up. Back behind the net, Kirshner. He'll throw it up to Honert. He'll corral. Good,
smart.
Good play there, working it in to Peterson Fret. Hit from Bushbaum. 11 minutes left. I got to say that was touched, so no icing. Kirshner works this up to Hess. Right back to Kirshner. He's got Trosper with him. That's going to be an offside.
Jax. Jax is a little offsides. Just a little offside.
Yeah, you get a defenseman carrying a puck up sometimes.
He wasn't sure what to do.
Yeah, you made a cut at the line. That's all. That's a little tough on your forward, expecting that to go in. But 10:39 left here in the first half. Trosper will take this face-off. Hess to his left. Baker on his right. Chargers come away with it. Works his way to Giles. Forced in. Shifley comes away. Up the boards. Looking for some help there from Hess. Bouncing puck kept in there by the Chargers. Finally worked out of the zone. I think that might have hit somebody on the Midwest bench, so we'll get a face-off. Right at dead center ice. Still no score here. 10:17 left. Push forward. Chargers will control. Off a stick out front. Shifley throw this out of the zone. Looking for some help there from Trosper. Chargers enter the zone. Knocked away there by Giles. Shifley picks this one up. He's got a little space. He's got Baker out ahead.
Nice.
Just off his stick.
There we go.
And that will be an ice. He was probably about a foot from the center line.
From the red line?
From the red line, so he was a little short. It could have went either way. But.
Well, Kiefer made a good pass up to him, and I thought the tip-off was just right in the right exact zone. But I guess the ones with the white and black stripes get to make that call.
They do. They've done a pretty good job so far.
Oh, absolutely. So. No, I think it's been very, very well officiated so far.
This is right out front. Myers will finally come away with it. He's got Kirkenbush out front with him.
Oh.
Defense will.
Wait.
Shifley tries to work this. Wagner will push it up. Finally dumped deep. Good pick there by Myers to stay on his man. Picked away by Kirkenbush. Good move. Stays inside the zone. Works it around all the way to Wagner. Wagner works his way up. Oh, it's looking for some defensive help. Didn't see his man, though. Wagner up the boards. Over to Myers. Kirkenbush on the left. That one's blocked. Back up to the point. Tried to get it to Wagner, just out of his reach. He'll come away with it. Makes a couple moves. Yeah, finally just dump this one deep and go off for. Oh, I think he is going to stay on. Well, maybe he was going to come off for a change. Kept into the zone. Wagner knocks this one away. Check from behind. There'll be a penalty coming.
All right, well, we're going to see our first power play here.
First power play, you're right. Wagner worked that way in. Around a couple people. Takes a cross check from behind. Once again, still pretty good control by this team. Can't seem to find the net is the big part.
I mean, I guess I would say that that's about the only thing right now that they're not being successful in is putting the puck in the back of the net, because otherwise I feel like they've pretty much dominated this first half period, whatever you want to call it. So
it's a good start to see where they stand here, get through this first period, first half, reset, and then we'll come back strong. So this will work deep. Flory, first man on. He'll work it up to the point to Giles. Shot there, kind of an errant shot. I'd like to see that or a little more control. Chargers will come away. Midwest needs to get back. He's way off sides. I would have to agree there. Good position there by the ref.
See there, I think the refs made a good call.
Definitely having 3 refs does, or 4. Excuse me, there's actually 4 refs on the ice. They're everywhere.
Oh, there are 4.
Yeah.
I thought initially there were only 3.
Yeah,
one must have been hidden from me when I first counted them.
Shouldn't miss any calls then, I imagine. There's a lot of them. Giles will work this. Still 1:35 left in the man advantage. Nieder to work it up. He'll take it in. He's got Hess with him all the way in. Trying to get a shot.
Yeah! Out of the way, boys.
There it is. Nieder carries in, comes back out. Flory taps that one right through. 1-0 lead here with 7:54 left. A power play goal.
Well, they certainly let Nieder have his way of getting into the zone and set that play up beautifully. I think the way they go through the line, it must have been Flory got the tap in. So Nieder got that assist out to him. So well done by them.
I think the constant pressure we've been seeing here the last 10-15 minutes of this period has really put the Chargers on their heels. That allowed Nieder to really carry that in and gain some space. A little extracurricular there from Honert and his man.
Come on. Now we'll make you face off, boys.
There it is.
Get out.
A little scrum there as this gets pushed back into the zone. Harn first man back. This one works his way up to Myers.
Nice.
Over to Peterson. Fred, pretty amazing how he caught that from behind his back. Not even knowing it was there, I don't think, but
just that puck movement through the neutral zone is pretty impressive.
Absolutely.
Look at the pressure. They had 3 of them on him.
Harn will work his way up, gets a little help. Finally comes away. Honert, first man there. Good presence there to wait for Peterson. Fred, tries to dump it back to Myers. Can't quite hit him, but that'll pull out of the zone. Myers will work that at center ice. Finally dumped into Peary. He'll have to play it behind his own net with 7 minutes left. Harn.
Nice.
Look at that. Right. Man had Bushbaum wide open all by himself.
Man, he had him.
Goodness. Nice little tip there. Back to Kirkenbush. Shot save. Wow, they're fortunate there. I don't think anybody saw Bushbaum coming there other than man making a pass.
I mean, for him to have that Maddox to have that heads up to see him coming out and that stretch pass to him was pretty amazing. It was just right off the tip of his stick, but he had him wide open and ready to go. So again, just a smart heads up play. They're seeing the ice in front of them. They're just doing an impressive job.
Bushbaum on this face-off. Wagner will push it back to the point. Shot there. Shifley knocked away. Coming in. Good stick there by Kirschner. Wagner will come away with it. He'll throw it up to Bushbaum.
Now.
Looking for the shot. Oh, Chargers almost tipped that on their own goalie. A little lively there around. Something you like to see. Little boys get a little fired up.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see him pull that trigger a little bit. He was high in that slot right there, and he had an opening. So I don't know if he took one too many strides or one too many stick handles, but he had a good opportunity there. He still got the puck up to the net, but I think if he would have pulled that trigger just a little bit sooner, he'd have had a better shot on net.
He gave your defenseman a little time to step into the play, kind of get in the lane and take it away. But we're going to get another face-off here with 6.5 minutes left. Bushbaum will take this one. Down along the boards. Chargers trying to work this in. Good breakout. Kirschner still back. Oh, good pass. Right off the stick of the Chargers. Wagner comes back. briefly. Has to get some help from Bushbaum. He'll throw it up high.
And yep.
Right to Kirkenbush. Oh, bouncing puck though.
Nobody's there.
That one will work its way around on the boards. Chargers finally up. Kirkenbush, good job. Steals that one.
Yep.
Oh, had Wagner just missed it. He'll try to work it back into the corner. A little help from Kirkenbush. Good shots. Just high. Scheifele will throw this back down. Kirkenbush there. On it from a knee. Had it briefly. Chargers will finally work it out to center ice. Pass Kirschner. Shot, score. Wow.
Woo! Put it up on him. Well, that was a good sequence right there. He was able to get around the D right there and get him through, and they just made a good top over shoulder shot.
Yeah, that's a shot that you got it perfectly placed if you want to score, and he sure did. Good move there by the forward from the Chargers, getting past the D. Finding some open space. 1-1 game here, 5:30 left. That's all right. A lot of game left, another 30 minutes still.
I think from a defensive perspective, you sit up here and you think about it. Instead of going for the puck in that situation, you really want to try to separate him from his body. Put something on him a little bit as opposed to try where he can deke around you a little bit. But
absolutely.
It was still a fantastic shot. He still had to make that shot. So
that got to the point. Good D there up front. Harn well placed. Trosper will work this out of the zone. This works off Baker's skate. Chargers will carry it in. They look like they have a little more life now. This one high in the air. Chargers dump it deep. Perry will hold it there. He'll dump it back up the boards, looking for some help from Giles.
Oh,
tried to pass it out. Looked like
that would
Hess
get a
tried
hand
to knock
pass
it.
there.
Chargers working it around. Off a skate. Midwest looking a little out of position. Finally trying to get it to Baker. Can't quite get out of the zone still.
This is one of the first sequences that they've had a little bit of hard time of getting the puck out of the zone. Chargers have been in there a little bit longer than they've had this whole first period. So
Baker, good
and
shoulder there.
they still can't get it out.
Big hit there from Baker right in front of us, looking for some help. Legs looking a little tired.
They're getting worn down here, and this is a tough sequence. This is where you get scored on.
Yes. 1-on-1.
Just
Maybe
let him
3-on-1.
get down there. Let's get some fresh players on the ice.
Ooh. Gets a backhand off right across the crease. Oh, nice shot.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Beautiful play by Hess.
The opposite was that we finally able to get it out of our zone. Hess was able to get down the controlled possession of the puck instead of just throwing it away, allowed us to get fresh legs on the ice, and then he made a great cross-ice pass from the corner and then set it up perfectly. So what a great sequence.
That's just
coming out of something that was not clean.
Absolutely.
And then to make that was fantastic.
But to be on the ice that long for Hess, he had to have tired legs too, but realizing I got to get down here to get my guys off.
Correct, yep.
Making a good play, following up on his own miss across the crease to recognize that Niedert coming in. Could be another shot, Niedert save. 3:30 left here in the first half. Off a skate. Chargers coming in. Shot, Harn, great, gives up the body. Nice stick there by Harn. He throws it up, looking for some help from Niedert. Off a skate of Flory, that's going to be offsides.
Well, I kind of like this whistle at the moment to get them to take their breath a second, because we don't want to repeat of what the last sequence was, and we were almost getting there on this one right here. So I'd like to see them just take your breath a second. Let's get back to playing the kind of hockey we've been playing up to this point, not being so slap-happy and just throwing the puck around. So.
Absolutely. That was a shot from way out. Peary will leave that one for Harn. He'll work it up, looking for some help from Niedert. Knocked away. Niedert will come away with it. He just throws this by his man. Good.
Yep, see?
Boy, finally takes a hit. Out to the That's going to be an offside.
I don't know if they're going to call it right there, but that's what I was talking about the D. You just got to separate the player from the puck. I thought that D did a great job against Niedert. He was able to put him on his backside, but it was not a bad play by any stretch of imagination. But that's what you're looking for from a defensive perspective in that type of a situation.
Get a face-off here from Bushbaum right in front of us. Off of Honert. Chargers try to work this deep. 2:40 left here in the first half. Harn trying to get a pass. Boy, it goes right to Peterson Fred.
Uh-oh.
Takes a big hit there. Nieder to work that in. Down into the corner. Honert there.
Shot on net.
From this point. Tries to get a shot. Holds it in.
There we go.
Good job.
Go Maddox right up front.
Had a man in the back. I think it was Peterson Fred. Tried to just lace a pass into him. Oh, that one gets back just by Shifley. Shot, save Perry. He's going to hold on to that one. Quick rebound. 2:04 left here and a half. 2-1 lead. Goals by Florian Niedert. A lot of pressure from this team. Let's see if we can get a quick one here before the break.
Well, I'd almost say this 25 minutes is starting to catch up to them no matter what.
It's a lot of time on the ice.
I mean, the way they've been playing, I mean, they're bound to be exhausted, right? I mean, they're used.
Absolutely.
At the most, they're used to, 17 minutes? I mean, at the most for a period. So, I mean, to go 25 and to go as hard as they've been going, I can see why they'd be exhausted. So,
back good shot.
And unfortunately, with that exhaustion comes a mistake. So we got to, these last 2 minutes, they got to keep their heads about them.
Oh.
Yep.
Says he touched it. It looked like he was right past Wagner. He might have got a little piece, but a little high with the stick. Kirshner back. Over to Trosper. He's got Wagner with him. Kirkenbush behind. Kirkenbush will throw it for Trosper behind the net. Back up to boards. Harn, first man there. Wagner has to take this back out of the zone. This will work over Kirshner. Wagner turned over. Good pass. Shot. Blocked. Harn.
Good job by Harn. He had to put himself. But that sequence, what I was talking about, was a little lazy, a little slow right here. They didn't make nearly as much effort to try to get that puck out. And it cost them because they were able to get a good shot on net.
Absolutely.
So, now.
Big hit there. Wagner ends up in the back of the net. Runs in with the defenseman. 42 seconds left. He's been out there a while. It's probably a good time to take a break.
I'd like to introduce you to my friend Post.
If nothing else, that gives us that ball. That puck was coming out, so that actually helps Midwest as the Chargers were getting to move out.
Yep.
Puts a face-off back in the zone.
Yeah, I'm definitely not minding these stops here towards the end.
Oh, absolutely. Myers will take this face-off. 42 seconds left. Wins it to the side. Looks for help from Baker. Chargers misfire. Pass behind the net. Good move there with Chargers trying to come out. 30 seconds left. Shot, save, Perry. He'll hold that with 24 seconds. Been a lot of rebounds I've seen coming up. Pucks you kind of expect to see caught.
Well, but his reaction post that has been pretty good, but it's also been beneficial because he hadn't had anybody directly on top of him.
Been fortunate so far.
Yeah, you definitely want to see a little bit more control of that puck.
Giles will work this up looking for Hess. He'll just dump this one out. Back in the zone. Myers on the forecheck. Help there from Baker. Finally works up. Giles will just throw that one deep. Just wide of the net. 5 seconds left. Good job there by
added pressure
Hess.
right there.
Oh! Tried to hit Myers. Can't do it there as we run out of time. There they go after a half a game. Midwest leads the Chargers 2-1. We're going to take a break to cut the ice. Come back for another 25 minutes. Any last words before? What have we seen
I
this
just
first
want to
half?
see. I just hopefully they'll get their legs back underneath them in this next 15 minutes, and they got to continue that pressure that they had that first 20 or so minutes of that period. For obvious reasons, tired. I mean, 25 minutes is a long time. They started it started to show because they started making some mistakes they weren't making earlier on. So just get them back in, calm them down, get their legs back underneath them, and just keep that pressure on for the next 25 minutes.
There we go, folks. Well, we'll be back here in about 15 minutes. We're going to take a little break. We'll see you soon. All right, folks, back for second half. Puck drop here. Chargers will work it in. Harn behind his own net. Works it up to Niedert. Chargers pull this away off of Harn out front. Big hit there on Flory. Big hit there also from Bushbaum. Knocked away by Peary on net. Chargers work it behind.
Well, with this first sequence, I would say the Chargers have come out with a little bit of more energy than maybe what they started off with.
Good stick there by Bushbaum as a puck left right out front. This one worked to Niedert. He's got a break. Shot score! Oh, and into the boards.
Lost his edge right on the pass.
Hopefully he's all right. We'll see.
I didn't see who made the pass initially. Was that Harn? Was that Maddox that made the pass?
It might have been Harn. Yeah, it was a heck of a pass.
Yeah, great pass out to him no matter what. Great sequence. He's deadly one-on-one.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I love to see him here one-on-one. I hate to see him one-on-one against us during the regular season, but in this situation, if he's one-on-one, I'm pretty confident of where that puck's going to end up. Yeah,
he's had some good opportunities. Goalie had the first one. He wins this one, makes it 3-1. 24 minutes left here, less than a minute in. Midwest strikes. To help get the boys moving, Shifley, first man back. He'll work it up. Look at help there for Hunnert. He'll move it up the boards. Off Peterson Fret. Taken away briefly by Hunnert. Trosper will knock it right back to him. Charger player down. Kept in. Hunnert knocks it around to Peterson Fret. Oh, he tries to turn
he's not
the point.
there.
Giles had stepped into the play. Peterson Fred did not realize that one. Giles, he'll work this around the boards. Trosper will come away with it. Throws that out to center ice, knocked away, trying to hit Giles. A lot of back and forth here. Behind the net out front. Shot, save, couple saves there by Peary. This one just backhanded out, looking for Peterson Fred, trying to get it to him.
I know this is going to be an odd statement to make, but the ice is still really slick from the
sticky, maybe
it's
sticky,
but
a little bit.
They're still slipping and sliding around a little bit there, so the ice still hasn't completely frozen yet. It's still got in patches, it's still got a small layer.
Yeah, you see the puck sticking a little bit here and there. Prosper throws that, save made. Heard that off the pad. Out of play. We'll get a break here. 22:46 left. 3-1 game. Midwest will make a change. Wagner.
I think they got a little bit lucky on that last exchange with that pass that went to the point where
absolutely
the D had stepped into the top of the circle to try to be part of the play, and they didn't quite see it, so I think they got away with one.
Did get away with that one, but this will work back around. Wagner and Kirshner down in the corner, looking for some help from Kirkenbush. Kept in briefly. Chargers will work that back up. Oh, misfire on that. That should be an icing. As we'll get a face-off.
Well, they're definitely calling a lot more icing than they did last time down in Coon Rapids, that's for sure.
They waved quite a few off. I don't know. Being a showcase, sometimes you like to see the game just keep going, right? Get that clock moving, but since it's a stop clock, long periods, maybe it's good for these boys to get their
I mean, 25 minutes. Could you imagine 25 minutes nonstop?
That's tough.
I mean, 25 minutes by itself is brutal enough, but
Myers will work this one deep, looking for some help. Passes to himself. Good hustle. Wagner will work it to Harn at the point. That one bouncing puck off Wagner's stick behind the Myers. Chargers will work this up the boards. Kirshner steps in, holds that.
I like that.
Takes a big hit up high, no call. Wagner comes away with it. He'll throw it over to Myers. Tries to get it out front. Back over. Kirkenbush tried to hit Wagner out there. Good stick there. Wagner comes away with it again.
Same across.
Makes a couple moves.
Yep.
Off a stick out front. Charger guy, boy, he just goes after Myers. Not sure what's going on over there. Myers wasn't even touching the goalie, but
I do think Myers attempted to step away. at first, but he kept getting pulled back in, and I guess at some point you're going to poke the bear. So
I guess so. We'll
I wonder what they're going to do with this. I think he got hit.
He took a couple shots up high to the face, knocked his helmet off. It looks like Myers isn't going to box. Chargers should be, but
wow, they're doing nothing, huh?
Nothing.
Wow.
Well, there we go. They're like, let them play, boys.
That's interesting.
Generally, you see them both go on that, but all right, we're going to continue play.
Well, I guess a no call's a no call. An offsetting no call. How about that?
There we go. I would probably accepted one of each maybe, but that'll work. This comes around the boards. Good job there by Baker. Get some help from Hess. Bushbaum comes away with it. Shot off, gets through, save. This off of Kirshner. He'll have to hurry back. Up to Baker. Bushbaum there, back to Baker. He'll throw it in.
He's got it.
He's got help. Hard angle there, but easy save. 21:05 left.
Trying to squeeze it in that 5-hole. I mean, I guess that's a split-second decision about what you're seeing and what you're going to do. It wasn't a great angle shot by any stretch of the imagination, but he had the opportunity and picked the 5-hole, and the goalie was able to squeeze the legs and stop it.
You got that one. Sometimes that pad pass does help. You had Hess on the backside. This back out to the point. Harn will hold it there. Hess behind the net. Big body there. He's taking on two Chargers. Gets some help from Bushbaum. He'll come away with it.
Get in, get the puck.
Off a skate.
Yep.
Front. Oh, Hess up front had an opportunity. Nice hard stop there by the Chargers. They'll try to work this back out. Down 3-1.
High stick?
High stick. Must have been hit with a high stick.
Was that Baker?
Must be
if they're coming down here.
Coming down here, so hard to see against the boards here a little bit. So Trosper will take this face-off in his own end. 20-34 left. Harn up to Flory. He'll try to sneak that one past. Not quite there. Picked off there. Over to Nieder off his skate from Giles. Nieder fights this. Keeps it on the boards. Trosper comes away with a nice move. Gets it back into the zone. He's got help with Giles. Shot save. Whoa, bodies everywhere. Both two Midwest players down. This could be a 3-on-1. Could be a breakaway. Nieder, save. Beautiful.
He's not calling that, is he?
I don't think so. Well, we're going to see. I don't think so. Nope, he's calling a trip on Nieder. Wow.
Give him one for doing dumb things.
Looks like Midwest will be shorthanded here. Either way, Nieder, heck of a back check to make sure that doesn't get on net. Help his goalie out.
I think the Giles family just made a stick contribution.
Uh-oh. Yeah, something you never like to hear.
Oh, gravy. All right, on our second penalty kill, I think.
Waiting for the clock to get set. Yep, 2 minutes up on the board.
20 minutes left. A lot of hockey left. Get it out. Get it out.
Smart play there.
Get it out.
Well, he just takes that over to Flory. Flory can break this one through. Shot save. Good patience. Trosper throws this down.
Woo.
Boy, he gets chopped down, but nothing called there.
Get it out. There we go.
Oh, hits that off the ref.
There we go.
Fortunate for Trosper, he's there. Chargers will have to work this back up with just under a minute and a half left. So, good play by the Chargers to keep that in the zone. This works around the boards. Looking for some setup here from the Chargers. They'll work it around. Shifley should be the first man there. Looking for some help from Trosper. Chargers still trying to get it out. This will work over to Harn. Good play there by Flory. Harn will just dump this deep. Flory going for a quick change. Fresh legs. Chargers working back up. 45 seconds left in the man advantage. All set up. Back to the point. They'll dump this one deep.
That's all.
That's gonna. That came off there. Period. Just push it out of the way.
I guess he was not going to take a chance. He wanted to make sure that there was no question about the status of that net.
30 seconds left here in the man advantage. 18:29 left in the game. Ref's having a long talk with Perry there, but comes away with a smile, so that's a good sign. Just worked out to the point, gets away. Peterson Fred has an opportunity. Good pressure. Working hard down in the corner.
I love it.
Still holding on to the puck. Honer
Just be
with
a
his
pest.
man. Chargers will come away with it. 5 seconds left.
What? Offsides?
I think that's an offsides call,
Okay,
I believe.
we'll take it.
1 second still showing on the clock.
What a great sequence down there in our offensive zone, technically, with the way they put pressure on them and kept them frustrated. They didn't have a chance to bring that puck up and get set up for their to run their power play. So great job.
All right, back to 5-on-5 here, under 18 minutes left. Giles will try to work this up. Gets it to Wagner through the air, looking for Kirkenbush. Takes the body, good job, gets help from Myers. And they'll just ice this one all the way down. We'll get a quick face-off here back in offensive zone. Yeah, to have these long periods and to see guys that are willing to go down there shorthanded, been out there a long time, and still fight down the ice. It's good to see.
Yeah.
Things we've seen change from last year's team. We had a lot of big names last year. This team is a different build for sure, but better in a lot of ways, that they really play well as a team for being just really getting together. Oh, good pass there. Shot, save, Perry. Good play there by Kirschner. Keep the rebound away. Kirkenbush comes away with it. He'll carry up. Takes the hit. Out front, shot, save off of Wagner's stick. Man, good save by the goalie. This is going to take some help here. Giles, first man back. Ooh, Wagner had it, lost the puck. This one back to Wagner. He'll work his way around. We got a 3-on-1.
Yep.
Shot.
Yep.
Oh, what a save. Oh, man. Wow.
Another good sequence. The result wasn't quite what we wanted, but again, smart, steady play.
Absolutely.
They put themselves, they knew they had the 3-on-1. They entered the zone correctly in the correct position. One with the puck, passed on, one stayed up high, one down low. Perfect pass across, just wasn't able to. Goalie made a good
great save
slide
again.
over, and it made a good play.
Hess made a good play there. Maybe have to put some steam on that one, maybe, just to get past this goalie. Good place there.
Yeah, I would agree. Maybe a little bit faster pass wouldn't have given the goalie enough time to get over and set up, but
tough play. Otherwise, good movement.
Yep.
Wishbaum down in the corner out front. Shot, save, Peary. Harn will work this up. Off the stick. He'll throw it over to Brother Harn. Oh, sticking away there. Trying to hit Bushbaum across the way.
Yep.
He'll take it away off the stick. Shot, save. That almost gets under Peary. Just had enough down. Ooh, deflected shot, another save. Blocked out front by Harn.
That way, Maddox.
Turn this back.
Smart play. Smart.
Fishbaum will just
what a smart play to pull it back, get into open and clean ice, let them catch their breath, and get a good line change. That was a heads-up play.
Absolutely. Oh, they're going to call that one offsides. Probably a good call. Still 15-14 left. A lot of hockey left in this game. I feel like the pace has slowed down quite a bit.
Yeah.
You can tell that both teams are starting to get a little
sure.
tired. Who can make the best moves right now, I think, is going to be it. Who can move the puck and not have to be skating just up and down.
Well, I think this is an opportunity for really using your noggin and your hockey sense, right?
Absolutely.
Because if you slow the game down yourself, very similar to what Harn did, right? He pulled it back, slowed it down, and allowed them to then make the sequence that they needed to. So
this will work over to the corner, back near side. Perry will kick that away. Up the boards, good play there by Giles to chip it up to Niederert. He'll work it out. Oh, no, ticked off all the way around. Scheifele will have to work his way back. Up to Flory.
Yep.
He catches Niederert. He'll work on one-on-one. Blocked by the D. Makes a couple nice moves. He'll just throw this down, looking for some help from Prosper down in the corner. Holds it along the boards. This one works off side. It pops back in.
Pop out, pop in.
Yeah, I don't think I like this whole delayed offsides. You know, I like the delayed as opposed to what we're playing here. Does stop the game a lot more. Kills a lot of momentum. But it does give the boys time to make a quick change. So
yeah, I mean, I guess in one sense, because they know it's 25 minutes, I mean, I guess they're just thinking of adding that in there, obviously, for a stop. But I agree with you. I'd like to see a little bit more flow to the game without interruptions like that.
This will work out to Harn. Ooh, throws this one out of bounds. Right out of play. Backup goalie for the Chargers. Opportunity there to make a save right over his glove.
Right over his glove.
He has been on the bench the whole time, so it is a little cold.
Well, you know.
We'll get a face-off here from Myers right at center ice. He'll win it forward. That one knocked down by Peterson Fred. Chargers will work it in. Big hit there from Myers.
What are we going to get
here?
here?
Take a penalty there.
Back on it again.
We'll see what the call
We're going
is.
to get a
I
trip.
have a feeling it might be an elbow.
What's he going to call?
He skated right through the stick. We're going to see the call.
Is he just going to
He may just call
head
rough.
contact?
Head contact.
Yep.
He's going to.
So that's going to be a 2 and a 10.
Yeah, that'll effectively pretty much end his game.
Well, one thing we're going to need to see here, too, if you remember from our last tournament, we had a hard time closing and finishing out the games that we had the leads in. So we're going to need something from them for this next 13 minutes to keep this lead and maintain their pressure on the Chargers.
Yeah. Best thing these guys can do is as soon as you can get that thing out of the zone and make some changes, go ahead and do it. Keep your fresh legs.
Reserve as much of their legs as possible. I mean, this is not a –
it's a long weekend.
Well, in this type of situation, too, it's not one of those things. Yeah, it'd be nice if we got a shorty and all that. But in my mind, our mentality at this moment is you got to just keep the puck out, and you got to get it out from it.
Yeah, I'm not sure they called it. They need to take that back to center ice because they called it icing.
How do you ice on a –
You can't ice that. I think they're going to realize that. They're going to talk us.
Wow.
Why is there I'm not sure why the penalty, why it's still down here. That isn't an icing when it's on a penalty kill.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Honer's going to work this in. Good body there to take it back away.
One down, stay low. There we go. Oh, shoot. We're probably about to be on 3-on-5. And this is the part that we talked about, right? I mean, once you start getting fatigued and you start making some mental mistakes, this is where we put ourselves into this position. I certainly don't think Myers, that was an unfortunate that he got called on that one down here below, but I don't know that penalty, that roughing penalty there was. Those are the type things you need to avoid in these types of situations, and that's what I was talking about, where you probably need to play a little bit more in your head, a little bit smarter. You didn't need to make as much pressure down below. You can pull back out and just keep the puck moving out. But now we're 3-on-5.
Wagner wins it back. Giles tries to kick it out. Shot. Kirkenbush will work this out. Probably like to see him just kind of dump it deep right now, not try to take this.
See, and this is what I'm talking about. See, our two are staying out deep here.
Absolutely.
Kirkenbush, I mean, he's having a time of his life. You go 1-on-5 all you want, brother.
Yeah.
Just keep on distracted. Yeah, for the most part, you don't want to do anything here other than.
At the minimum, you want to kill that first penalty off, so you get an extra man on. You see both. Kirkenbush and Wagner are saying, hey, come back.
There we go. That was a good play. Another good play. Another good play.
Wagner says, hey, I'm just going to hold this on the boards as long as humanly possible, but looking for some help there from Giles. Good job there. Good fight.
That's what you want to see.
10
These
seconds.
boys have just got to battle for the next 50 seconds.
Good play there. 2 seconds.
See, fine, just get down there. Just get down there and play with them. Just play keep away.
I'll play that one back. Oh, that's offside.
That's all right,
so
we'll take it.
It's okay. That
All right.
kills one. Smart play by these guys. 33 seconds left on the man advantage. 11:33 left in the game. Still 3-1 game.
Well, I would say that 3-on-5 penalty kill was a pretty good job. Those three boys did an amazing job out there. Put a lot of pressure on them and fought all the way through. So never gave the Chargers any opportunity to set up and run to their power play.
Good play there.
And that's what you got to see here with these four. I don't know what that is.
I think it's a hand pass. Looked like it was a hand pass here. Good play by Harn just to recognize, hey, just tip that off the glass, get it out of the zone.
Nothing fancy here. Just keep the puck in front of you. Keep it out of our zone. Make them work for what they got to do. Don't give them anything and make it easy for them. That's offside.
Way offside.
I
didn't have anything too bad to say about the ref.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
Thought the refs had a pretty good game. They've missed some calls here the last couple plays. Need to be the first man there.
Here we go. Come on. There. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back.
Good play there. Killed more time. We're back to 5-on-5. Effectively killed both that. We may have had more shots than they did on their 5-on-3.
Absolutely.
Niederert out for looking out
playing
front.
good.
Overskates it.
What's he gonna do? Yeah, you gotta pick that puck up way before.
Nice tipped right in front.
Nice shot. That goalie wasn't quite sure where that puck was.
He did not. It was tipped out front. That was a nice pass out front again. Can't get the shot off. Rightfully, he'll have to hold this. Getting a little more physical here now. I think the Chargers realizing they're starting to run out of time. Good pass there up to Bushbaum.
Well, and this is where they got to be careful, because if they're going to get into a physical altercation of some type, I mean, that's not going to help our game.
Absolutely not.
So they're going to get frustrated, they're going to get irritated. Let them have that, and we need to maintain our poise and continuously play the game that we've been playing this whole time.
Get a face-off here just to the right of Peary. Trosper will take this one. Baker puts on a hit there. Shot knocked down by Peary. Chargers trying to work this out. Finally knocked away. They'll have to retreat with under 10 minutes left. Not sure why that's not icing, as it was nowhere near any of the Midwest players. Got all the way down. But that will be icing. They're going to wave that off, too.
That's going to be icing.
Look
at that shot on goal.
They were already waving it off down here, so I don't know if they just want to keep this game going, possibly. Baker trying to absorb the hit, loses the puck. Chargers move back in. Baker will come away with it. Oh, too far. Oh, they're going to wave that off, too.
Wow.
Yeah, looks to me like they're just trying to keep this clock running. 3-1 game. As long as you're calling it both ways.
Well, yeah, but maybe they're also trying to maintain the tone of the game, too, because they started seeing it getting chippy and stuff as well. So
that's very possible. Chargers behind their own net will try to work this out. Knocked down there by, big hit there on Hess. There's a penalty coming against the Chargers as they put a cross check there on. There should be. I think it was Honer. It was Hess that took the hit. And as he was down, the Charger player cross-checked him side of the head.
Oh, did it happen back down?
It was down in the corner here.
Oh, okay.
The puck had come away, and the Charger player, two hands right across the side of the head.
We'll be on our second, maybe third power play of the game.
It's our second.
Second for sure. I think we scored on the first one. It's been so,
Been a while.
that's been like 40 minutes ago.
Work this one out. Harn will take it down into the corner. He'll work it to Wagner on the far side. Wagner
Nice.
over to Bushbaum. Back to the point. Harn to Wagner. Back to Harn.
up.
Another penalty coming here against us now.
He's gonna give him a cross check. Oh God.
We'll go down to 4-on-4. That didn't last long.
Man. Well, that advantage lasted all of
17 seconds.
17 seconds.
And I think this is back to that's Honer that's going to take that one. Discipline when you're on the power play.
Yep.
You got to fight for positioning a little bit in front of the net, but I'm going to imagine it was a cross check that we're going to call. Refs are like, hey, all the way down here is where we're going to set it up. So, hey, it gives us a little more ice to skate on, right? We got some speed out here. Bushbaum, Wagner, Kirkenbush, and Harn.
Well, this is what we talked about. This is where you got to be mentally tough, just as physically tough here. This late into the end, towards the end of the game. I mean, you got to maintain your head about you.
Absolutely. Is that when Chargers push that down all the way to their own end of the ice?
I mean, with the way we've been playing and the speed we've been playing, you would think 4-on-4 would be an advantage for us, but
you would think so. But once again, late in the game. A lot of tired legs here, but it should be on both sides. This one brought out front. Kirkenbush picks it up. It's 2-on-2, 3-on-2. He'll stop, let things develop. Puts it on net. Both wing pairs had gone up a little further, and nobody really stopped in front of the net. Harn will have to come back. Absorbs a hit there. He's got Wagner with him. Looking for some help.
Get in there. Get the puck. Stop. There we go. Now.
He's got Wagner.
Now.
Goes all the way
Smart.
up. Bushbaum up the blue line. Oh, takes a hit. Another penalty coming.
There we go. He's going to
Elbow.
call that.
Bushbaum going by. Takes an elbow to.
Now what will we be? 4-on-3 for a second or two? For 29 seconds?
Penalties are coming fast and furious
Fast
now
and
here.
furious, yep.
A lot of hockey left this weekend. We don't want to get these guys worn out after game one. They're going to call this to see if there was head contact on this.
Yep,
there
head
sure
contact.
was. I would agree.
There we go.
Good call. Trying to work his way through. Elbow came out right to the side of the head. So we'll play 4-on-3. Looks like we'll play 4-on-3 here for the next 29 seconds. Refs are saying,
I
hey.
guess the refs aren't letting them Aren't letting the coach get a few minutes of a few seconds of conversation with him, though. So
looks that's
all right, so we'll be 4 on 3 for 29 seconds.
And then we'll be back to 4 on 4 or 5. Yeah,
It's
hard to tell. I think that's
right?
how that works. That sounds right.
I guess we'll find out in 29 seconds.
One of their guys should be coming out of the box at that point. Giles will work this one over. Out front, save there. Good job keeping it in. Giles
they need
will
to
work
settle
it back.
that puck down.
Back over across. Flory on his backhand. Shot, save. He didn't see that at all with Hess standing in front of him. I'll have to come out of the zone.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Giles will carry this in, drops it to Flory. Shot, save. Not sure he knows where that's it. I think it's in his glove. So 11 seconds, we'll play 4 on 4, and then we'll be back on the power play.
We'll be back to 5 on 4 in 11
5 on
seconds.
4,
Is that right?
yes.
Okay. 6:46 left in this long second period. 3-1 still.
Wins this out to the
Team
point.
Midwest.
Giles will set this back up. Off his skate. He's able to hold it in. He'll work it over to Hess. Take that back. It wasn't Hess. Out up front. Way out. Now
All right, we're 5 on 4.
Honert comes out. Oh, loses it. Tries to send to Flory. Bouncing puck. Giles to Honert. Boy, just a little sloppy with the puck here.
Yep. Little sloppy. Take your time.
Smart play by Flory up to Giles. Finally settle things down.
Take your
This
time.
isn't not necessarily one of Midwest's normal power play crews on their first or second. The player's a little out of position. This over to Giles. He'll take the shot. Shot off the side of the net from Flory. Owner it up to the point.
What now?
Flory, I think, is going in the box now. Boy, they're just calling everything
man. Well,
roughing call here for Flory, so we're back to 4 on 4 for 20 seconds.
4 on 4 for 21 seconds, and then we'll be on a penalty kill for
again
whatever that is for
minute 40.
Minute and 40,
something like that.
Man, we've had a quite a sequence here of 5 on 4, 4 on 4, 3 on 5.
3 on 4.
I think the last 5 minutes has been nothing but some type of power play penalty kill. We have not had 5 on 5 hockey in quite some time.
Peterson throws this down a little too far. They're going to wave it. Good, they wave that off. Let's keep this clock running. 5.5 minutes left in the game. Oh, boy, lost it there. Opportunity, but Chargers will come back with it. Back to the point. Tipped out front. Peterson Fred will just throw that one out to center ice.
Swing and a miss.
Arn will be the first man there. Good kick there by the Chargers. Kicked away by Scheifele.
Get it out.
Prosper tries to get that one out. Can't quite get there.
That
Finally worked out.
Just
Prosper.
dump it. And go.
Scheifele fires that toward the back of the Chargers net. They'll have to set up with 1 minute left. Chargers will work their way back out. Drop to the point. Shot. Missed wide of the net. Wagner swings at it, tries to get it away. Finally gets it out of the zone. 4:20 left. 35 seconds left on the man advantage here for the Chargers. They'll work it back up into the zone.
There we go.
Taken away by Wagner, picked up by Wagner tries to throw it up, get some help from Prosper. Wagner finally does get it enough just to get it out of the zone. 14 seconds left.
What?
That should be an offsides there on the
go.
Chargers.
So, I mean, the interesting thing, I mean, that was a complete mental mistake right there on the Charger side as well. I mean, you're just seeing it a little bit on both sides now, but he made no effort in coming out of that zone.
yeah,
He
no.
did so, which benefited us, but
It does. Chargers will work it deep. Arn will pick it up. He'll work it around this way. Tries to get it out of the zone. Off, so just keeps it in.
all right, 5-on-5 hockey. We'll see if we can stay this way for the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Kirshner, nice breakout there to Bushbaum. He'll take the shot wide of the net. Wagner up to the point. Kirshner,
Yep.
shot, save.
Yep.
Out front. Oof. Bushbaum from his knees. Chargers back in their own zone with just over 3 minutes left. That should be, we're going to call that no icing. Shot. Oh, just got enough of it. It hit there by Bushbaum. Takes his man to the boards. Gets some help from Harn. Out to the point. Bouncing puck. Kirshner. Wagner throws it to himself a couple times. Finally gets it across to Kirkenbush. I'll work this one back up on the near sides. 2.5 minutes left up on the clock. Chargers will dump this one. Giles. Bushbaum up to Wagner. He'll get it out. Bushbaum finally, he'll just fire that one down deep. Midwest going for a change. 2:15 left showing. 3-1 game. Good job there by Giles to pick that one off.
They got to play defensively smart here.
Wow, shot. Save. Absolutely. Both teams look exhausted. Shot over to Trosper. Oh, that's probably not the way you want to do it. The shot and score.
Yeah.
Bad idea to try to put that
that's
back.
what we're talking about, right? I mean, you've got to maintain your poise in those situations. That was an unfortunate bounce against Jax. Wasn't anything. I don't think he didn't do anything wrong. It was just a moment of just a lapse. So we just gotta, again, this is where we're talking about. We got 1 minute and 50 seconds. We let ourselves back in Coon Rapids. We got in this situation a couple of times. So they got to dig deep here for this last minute and 50 seconds.
Absolutely. Flory, shot, save. Trosper looking to work his way back. Up the boards. Chargers will just throw that one deep. Giles, first man there. He's got one guy trailing with him. Good play over to Flory. Dangerous pass there. Giles will come away. 3-on-1. He's got some help. Shot. Score! There you go. That's the answer we like to see. Once again, Niedert. Giles, beautiful play. Waiting for the man trailing.
I like that teamwork, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
3-on-1. At any moment, none of them are going to be selfish at that moment. Set themselves up perfectly and put a great shot in the back of the net.
So here we are, 119 left, 4-2.
Well, that's a little bit of a breather
does.
from where we were 20 seconds ago. So,
Oh my gosh.
oh,
Well, it's 4-3
Well,
without a second. Even off the clock, it's still 119.
yeah, that breathing didn't last very long. So,
Clock didn't even start running.
wow, we lost no time on that, right?
Lost nothing.
Wow. I mean, you should at least had 5 or something seconds off that clock.
I think the refs are going to talk
that's
that one
just
over with the
crazy
timekeeper.
that
Say,
nothing
hey,
came off that clock.
no,
All right, 4-3.
still not running. There you go. Finally, the clock's running. Wagner up to Bushbaum. He'll throw it deep. We'll see what we got here with just over a minute left. This works it up, picked up by Harn. He'll just throw it down into the corner. Wagner behind the net, steals the puck. Shot, save out front. Wagner back to it. Get some help from behind from Kirkenbush.
Battle.
Bush bomb
Battle.
under. Shot, save. Beautiful toe save there by the ref, or the goalie with 30 seconds left.
Nope.
Oh.
Just control the puck.
Enough to get it out.
That's all you're looking
Wagner
for
wants
right
to just
now.
dump
Got
it down the
Yep.
boards. 13 seconds left. Off a skate, that'll stay there. Five seconds. Wagner will just touch
Nice
it. That
sequence.
should do it.
Good job.
Oh, good finish. Long game, tough one.
Wow. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Well, again, they took our breath away there for the last minute and 50 seconds. We took the lead, 2-score lead. Clock didn't even run down. They came back to a 4-3, tied us up. I mean, not tied us up, but.
All right, within a goal. Yep.
Yeah, so I was proud how they finished that game. Overall, man, they had good pace, good consistency, good poise for the most part. They got tired there towards the end, just like the Chargers did. So sometimes your mental capacity at that point starts to waver a little bit too. So
Absolutely.
But overall, I would say a great game by these guys.
Tomorrow we'll have both. We should have all our lines back tomorrow. We'll get Wyatt Pink back. That's always
Yep.
a big gain. Trzynski on D, so you can pair guys up. You won't see lines moving around as much. Makes it a little easier on these guys, knowing who you're playing with. So game time tomorrow is
10 something.
10 o'clock?
10:50?
10:50.
Okay.
So
10 something?
Something like 10
Game
something.
tomorrow?
We're getting a consensus here. 10 something. We're consensus is it's 10 something tomorrow.
We've been 10:30, 10:40, 10:50.
We're getting. We're
Somebody pull it up.
We're doing a call for
10:50.
10:50. It is. There we go. We're going with that.
That's the win. So.
All right. So we'll be back here at 10:50 tomorrow morning. Tune in. We'll see you then.